EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for March 4th, 2025. It is Tuesday. The Tuesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated. Let's say that you have some vacation days you want to burn to get things done around the house. You inform your significant other you will be off for a long weekend and would like to paint the family room. The morning of comes and you turn to your favorite tunes and crank up that new surround sound system installed by Pure Sight and Sound, and you're standing in the room thinking, yeah, I'm not doing this. We've all been there before, so let Mark Damiani Painting help you get your well-earned free time back. They are family-owned and operated with over 40 years in business, so you can't go wrong with their exceptional attention to detail and great customer service, servicing the Southeast PA counties of Montgomery, Bucks, and Chester. Call them now to schedule a free estimate. The phone number above me here in the video, 484-571-9233. They are Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated, proud sponsor of the Tuesday video forecast. Love the cross-promotional stuff between my Tuesday and Wednesday video forecast sponsors. It's been pretty awesome. Today we have a warm front in the vicinity. It's hard to see here, but there's a low that's moving through the plains here and is going to be moving up into the Great Lakes and occluding there. And then that's going to bring us, the associated cold front's going to move through here on Wednesday and bring us that rain that has been well advertised. But there is a warm front that's situated up here like this, and since we're in close proximity to that, nothing more than clouds. No showers expected today. Maybe something stray. I mean, that would be the extent of it, far north near the Pennsylvania-New York border. But other than that, we're looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies with that front in the vicinity today. But the big news is it turns much milder. As you see above me, 48 to 56 is the temperature spread today. And then even warmer tomorrow ahead of that cold front. And here, as I move this forward, you can see that the cold front here is going to allow for a warm southerly flow to take place out ahead of this, and that's going to get the temperatures in the 55 to 60 degree range, as you see above me. And this is going to come through here during the day on Wednesday. Can't rule out that you have a few showers or a shower or something like that move through late in the overnight as you head toward daybreak Tuesday morning, but we will have clouds increase overnight ahead of this system. And again, this is going to occlude up here in the Great Lakes, and the trough associated with it is going to turn negative tilt. And then you're going to get this, on the backside of this, they got some pretty good snow across Wisconsin and Iowa and UP of Michigan, that down in Missouri. But I mean, this whole area here will be way too warm for anything other than just rain from this particular event. Okay, so this is going to move through, and rain and wind are going to be the issues with this. The Storm Prediction Center does have, over the vast majority of our area, a marginal risk for severe weather. The yellow here is a slight risk. Not really buying this. I don't think this is going to end up being the case with severe weather, but we'll give the Storm Prediction Center its just due and say, okay, well, they have something here. The soundings I looked at here from, several different models are really not indicating any kind of severe weather. Usually when we're looking at severe weather, a lot of people like to look at, the instability values or helicity or a lot of different things that go into severe weather. There's like a whole bunch of different pieces that go into severe weather forecasting. And we're trying to find that one thing that's missing that can make or break a severe event. And in this case, most, if not all, of the severe parameters are missing across our area. So I don't see this being a severe issue. The NAM doesn't either. As we get through the NAM high-res future simulated radar again, maybe an isolated shower, that's possible as we head toward daybreak, but the main bulk of this is going to come through on Wednesday morning into the afternoon. And you can see there's a decent slug of rain with this. You see these yellows that are popping in here. That's some moderate rainfall. We can certainly use the rain. That's not the issue. But there's no convective element to any of these that I'm seeing on any of the soundings. So unless something changes, I don't see that working out. This is just a stratiform rain, but it's much needed rain. We are behind in rainfall, and this will certainly help with that. This is going to be heaviest through the early evening hours, and then we taper to showers intermittently after that. That goes through about midnight. But accompanying this will be a low-level jet that's going to be moving over the region. I'll show you that in a second. Here is the rainfall projections from the European model today, anywhere from a half inch to an inch. And you get up here in these areas across central and northeastern Pennsylvania, you're over an inch there. The further southeast you go, it's a little bit less. But we're going to work out the exact totals here as we get into the next video, which, of course, is Wednesday morning. I should have a much better idea at that point. There's still some models disagreeing on the exact placement of where the heaviest rain is going to be. But I would say that these areas up here probably stand a better chance in the interior to see the upper end of any of these ranges. We're going to, and of course, we'll send My Pocket Meteorologist text alerts for those subscribed. If you're in the winter program, you still get these alerts. And why is my email constantly pinging me here? I don't know why I'm getting that dinging in the background. But either way, we get This, in terms of rainfall, we'll take another look at this tomorrow morning, see where we're at. As far as the wind, though, we're going to have the wind pick up here on Thursday afternoon, and this is a gust swath. So accumulated gusts. You're going to have the winds picking up as we get through the course of the afternoon on Wednesday, going into at least mid-evening. And this is a gust swath, means total accumulated wind gusts. This means the highest peak gust you'll see at any location. Most of these are between 30 and 40 up in here, okay? In terms of peak gusts, you have a couple that are getting the lower 40s when you get down here by the usual spots, Lancaster, Harrisburg, in that area. And then the biggest area here is going to be right in here as far as the worst winds, we think, across the eastern shore of Maryland, Delaware, and southern New Jersey, where you can get some gusts in the 40 to 50 mile per hour range at some point during the afternoon and early evening hours, especially early evening down here in these particular areas. And then after, in the wake of the system, once this system pulls away, we're not done with the wind just yet. The system is going to pull out overnight. We think that's going to end maybe around or just after midnight on Wednesday night and pull away. No precipitation here on Thursday, but we are going to turn breezy again Thursday in the wake of this. This is a pressure gradient related wind, generally 15 to 25 with gusts 30 to 35. Could have a few areas sneak up in the upper 30s for a short time as we get into Thursday afternoon and early evening. And then some additional windy, breezy conditions, 15 to 25, a little bit higher in the elevations here for Friday morning especially. So we have a couple days of the wind to deal with. It's just going to be most notable today because it's combined with precipitation. So that can lead to some outages. I don't think it's going to be as great, the outage concern here for Thursday and or Friday. In the wake of this, we have a very weak system moving across here. This was shown to show a little bit more before this little weak wave on Saturday with some rain and snow showers. Probably not going to do much according to the latest guidance here. It just falls apart. We did leave a 30% chance of an isolated shower in the forecast for Saturday, Friday night, and Saturday morning. That would be all the time frame you would get anything possible. There's another system that we think is going to remain off to our south. The GFS that ran today does not think that. It has this big snowstorm. Listen, this is the only model showing this. This and its ensembles are the only ones showing this. Not impossible for something like this to happen, but this is unlikely. And I would say highly unlikely. Because, again, all the other models, European model, further south with it. Canadian model, further south with it. Actually doesn't even develop it. It takes it off the coast here. So I doubt we have anything to deal with here this weekend. We'll continue to monitor throughout the week, but I'd be getting a lot of questions about that already. Oh, my God, did you see the GFS and the GFS ensemble showing this big snowstorm? This is that in that time frame we had listed. We're going to watch for a possible wintry event between, first was the 8th to 12th, and we narrowed it to the 8th to 10th. Well, guess what? This is the 9th. So it's there. It's showing something. This is the signal's there. I don't think it's going to end up happening like this. But stranger things have happened. We'll continue to follow throughout the week. Right now, keep your hopes extremely low if you're a snow lover with this one in particular. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for March 4th, 2025. Have a great Tuesday.